After yesterday's draw, there's no need for aggregate complications. This playoff quarter-final second leg is winner takes all. 2 third-period goals from Manchester changed the mood of the tie, but despite picking up more points away than at home this season, Storm didn't get anything in this building. In fact, they've lost all 18 games they've played here since September 2018. Advantage Steelers then? Maybe not. Sheffield's home form was their weakness, costing them their title challenge and cup final place. That'll be partially forgiven if they progress tonight. Whatever the outcome, it's the final home game for Jonathan Phillips. The Steelers' most successful captain skates for the final time in front of his adoring fans. They're hoping he can sign off in style with a win here, setting up a fairy tale finish in the Final Four next weekend. Jones plays it forward, touched on by Christo. Trying to get away from Earhart, trying to get around the referee. Christo has done both. Earhart is not giving up the fight. Christo has got it. Nally! Oh, and then it wasn't quite right. One-timer attempt from Petule and the puck got past him. He made no contact, but he's won the battle with Ulrich. And the Steelers are pressing here. Jones, room to shoot, got taken away at the last moment by Fawcett and deflected away. That's a tripping call. McNally is going to the box. He's taken down Finley Ulrich, and the Steelers are going short-handed. Less than 3 minutes into the game. McNally going for the puck, but it sticks straight to skates. An easy decision for the officials to make. 5-on-4. Orval again. Shot over the top of the goal, and it'll get past DeLuca. And Jonathan Phillips will go chasing after this one. He's still got that speed. Orval switches play. Simmons leaves it for Johnson. Earhart. He's behind the goal. Johnson out for Orval. Try to play it back post, and there's a goal for Storm. Steelers got a touch on it, but it still found its way to DeLuca. And the ace goal scorer has another. 15 power play goals on the season. And without doubt, this is one of his most important. It's put Manchester in front on aggregate for the first time in the tie. Greenfield desperately throwing his body across, but unable to get anything onto it. And just 3:09 into the game, Manchester are in the lead. Steelers have to wait before they can bring it in and stay onside. Here's Dowd. Shot from range, and easy for Brodeur to deal with. And our first little bit of afters. No surprise that it's Connolly. And Barrow thrusting the left jab into the face. Dowd and Debian just happy to cuddle. Ackerd wins the puck in for Newman to chase. Storm get to it first. The pass up the middle isn't good. The shot sent goalwards by Jones is deflected away. Ciampini. Nice little change of direction. Great pass out front for Allen. Ciampini made it possible, and Allen provided the finish. This game is tied. It's a lovely backhand feed, and Allen got the shot away quickly before Brodeur could reach across and get a glove onto it. 1-1, 3-3 on aggregate. Scott Allen has scored his 26th of the season. Great celebrations from Scott Allen. He knows exactly how much this tie means. He made it to the playoff semi-finals during his time in the German leagues with Freiburg. Whistle, couldn't get it out of his skates, but he has drawn a penalty. Graham has got the puck, and he gets it back to Petgrave. Newman is out as the extra skater. 6-on-5 situation on the delayed penalty. Storm still haven't had control of the puck, so we continue on. Petgrave. Newman allowed to walk in and shoot, deflected wide. Schultz to Petgrave, and back. This is an impressive shift from the Steelers, even before they got the extra skater out there. Storm did not control that puck, according to the officials. Newman's shot deflects away, and that has gone out of play. And the home crowd respond. It was the stick from Herman that the officials didn't like. So the Storm defenseman goes to the box, and the Steelers go onto the power play. It's 5-on-4. And the puck is with Christo. Petgrave. Newman. Allen's the option down low, that's where they go. Ciampini. Back to Petgrave, on to Christo. Down in front and then out for Newman, and he couldn't quite find the shot. He tries to kick it towards goal. Newman found it again and scored! They tried the little set play, and Newman missed the first chance. But look at the persistence, he never gave up on the play. And it came off Harrison's skate into the perfect spot for Brett Newman to fire the Steelers in front. Both teams have a power play goal in this game, and the Steelers lead it by 2-1. For Brett Newman, it is his 28th goal of the season. Ties Robert Dowd for the team lead. It's his 8th power play goal across League Cup and now playoffs. Now Storm can accelerate forward with Johnson. Nice cut inside by Johnson. Save made, puck is still loose, and the Steelers get it to the near side wall. It's more like it from Storm though. Attacking with speed, they were direct. Generated a shot on goal. There's a real crowd in front of Greenfield at the moment. Desperately trying to get himself a viewing angle of the puck. Petgrave shields the puck. Steelers nudge it to the near side. Dowd has taken a high stick. That's going to be a penalty on Cole Carter. He's going to the box. Dowd will check for blood. This will be at least 2. We'll wait to see if it's 4. Right to the side of the head. That is a nasty one. It will be a Steelers power play. They scored on their last one. Around for Ciampini. Allen, Ciampini. Petgrave. Ciampini again. And the shot has hit the post and somehow kept out. Brodeur was on his back, the puck was out front of the crease, and Storm got it away. Puck is with Schultz. And part of the power play unit all season, doesn't have a power play goal yet, Kevin Schultz. And there's a lovely tip. What a great redirect. Latal. And the Steelers are 2 for 2 on the power play. The subtle touch to take it through the legs of Brodeur and put the Steelers into a 3-1 lead on the night. It's his first goal for 10 games. Martin Latal making a great time to get back on the score sheet. Schultz to Connolly to Latal. Earhart passes it out under pressure. Storm turn to try and come forward. DeLuca moving centrally and getting the shot in. It's a good shot. Plenty of snap in it. Greenfield right behind it. The Glasgow Clan have a goal back in Belfast. They were 2-0 down. It's now back to 2-1. David Phillips, formerly of the Manchester Storm. It's going all the way, surely not, Davey. Turns away from goal. There's Petule trying to hold it up. Does a good job. McNally has it back down the wall. Christo. His movement in the offensive zone is good. Thrown towards goal. Sitting there for Petule, and there's a backhand chance and in! It's Christo! It's 4 for the Steelers. It was Petule causing problems for Manchester around the crease. And Christo able to get enough of the stick on it to lift it into the roof of the net from close range. And with less than 4 minutes to go in the second period, the Steelers lead this game by 3 goals. Danny Christo. It's only his 3rd goal in his last 20 games. The Steelers continue to look the more dangerous side. Here's Whistle, and there's a good save, which wouldn't quite fall for Brandon McNally on the follow-up. Came to him on the backhand side, and by the time he'd repositioned himself, the chance was gone. Scramble around the goal, and it's got across the line. It has. Greenfield thinks it was kicked in, but the officials say goal. It's a messy play, but the puck is in, and Carter accepts the congratulations. Critchlow had a wave at it once and then twice, and then it hits Carter and it gets across the line. Are we going to have a video review on this one? Greenfield initially turned around and said no, that was kicked in, and there is a little movement of the right foot by Cole Carter. Manchester may have got this back to 4-2, but video review will confirm one way or the other. Has to be a kicking motion. Goal is awarded. No kicking motion according to the officials, and Cole Carter's goal stands. Manchester are back within 2. David Phillips. Bounce forward, Allen. So they just want this down the ice and get a line change in. Ciampini will be able to do that. He might be able to do even more. Ciampini brings it in front, and Brodeur denies him, and the Steelers look for a rebound, and there isn't one. Connolly was hoping that Brodeur had left it loose, but that wasn't the case. Good work by Ciampini. Storm thought he might have just been going to the corner to kill a little bit of time. David Phillips slaps the puck around. Ciampini, not quite. Phillips with the shot, and the tip from Christo! He's got his second. The Steelers have their 3-goal advantage back. It's a wonderful touch from Danny Christo. And is that the decisive moment? David Phillips just had to wait for the puck to settle down. He threw it towards the net with great control, right into the top corner. I don't think there's any danger of a high stick on that one. That looks like a clean goal. And the Steelers back in front, 5-2 on the night. Final 3 seconds will count down, and the Steelers are winners. They will go to the Final 4, and Manchester can take the weather with them back across the Pennines. Their season ends today. Man of the match for the Storm is Anthony DeLuca. He scored after 3 minutes and 9 seconds, and Manchester led at that point 3-2 on aggregate, but that was as good as it got. Once the Steelers equalised, they never looked back. So there will now be the handshake line, the traditional ending to every playoff series. A chance for all the Storm players to say thank you and well done to Jonathan Phillips. He's got a lot of friends around the league, including some GB teammates on this Storm roster, which means that the Steelers have set a new record for the highest average attendance in the Elite League era. Lovely moment between Jonathan Phillips and Anthony DeLuca.
Taking home the Sheffield Steelers, man of the match tonight, man of the match, man of the year, man of the decade. Ladies and gentlemen,
could only ever be one man of the match today. It just had to be Jonathan Phillips. In his 1038th game for the Sheffield Steelers, he's helped ensure, along with his teammates, that he'll get to play 2 more in the playoff Final Four next weekend. There will be an Eddie, but not right away. There is other stuff to attend to before Jonathan Phillips gets one final chance to say goodbye to his home crowd.
Steelers owner Tony Smith is in the house. A couple of presentations, Jono. Tony is presenting you with your very last orange league game-worn shirt from last week.
Jonathan Phillips being presented with his last home league shirt by Steelers owner Tony Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, behind every great man is an even better lady. Can we just bring Kirsty Phillips onto the ice and Tony will make a presentation of some flowers? Jono and Kirsty, everybody! Now,
Flowers presented to Jonathan Phillips' wife.
Before you go, Tony has one more special presentation for you. For the last 17 years, you've driven the Sheffield Steelers car. And we would like to give you, or Tony would like to give you, your car here on the ice with an X20
Complete with personalised number plate, Jonathan Phillips will get to keep his Steelers car. It's safe to say that car has come as a surprise to Jonathan Phillips. I think he thought he was going to have to hand it back. Hand the keys back for safekeeping. And we will get one final Eddie. Jonathan Phillips taking one final lap of the Sheffield Arena ice surface. He's done a few Eddies in his time. We've seen that little dance move before. Meant so much to this franchise. He's so well respected by everybody here. Jonathan Phillips bows to the crowd. The Steelers crowd salute their captain. He also wants to make sure that Brendan Connolly, who is also retiring at the end of this season, gets his moment in the spotlight as well. Because as is typical of Jonathan Phillips, it's never just about him, it's always about the team. A final guard of honour for Jonathan Phillips as he leaves the arena ice for the final time.
John, what a night, and a great conclusion to the night with the result and everything that went with it, but what a great day for you.
Yeah, unbelievable. I think you never ever want to think of your last game here and nearing the end, and what a reception I got. It was the building was absolutely rocking. It was so loud, and stepping out onto that, it was amazing. And I think it was just great that we had a great weekend and played so well to advance there.
4 o'clock, we were all waiting for you to arrive and got some pictures, and there was a group of people already there 3 hours before face-off for you.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they've been coming early for the whole team. I think that just shows how passionate these fans are, and they're with us through thick and thin, and they're waiting hours out there for us, and I think as as players, we definitely feel their backing.
First surprise was maybe seeing the two mascots tonight. You didn't know they were doing that?
No, not at all. I actually read the programme for the first time in however long, and saw the pictures at the back, and that definitely got me choked up, and saw their little message. And then when they came on the ice there, it was that was something very, very special. I think whenever you get the chance to share the ice with your kids in a moment like this, I think that definitely touches on the old heartstrings there.
19 Thomas Petula, a little bit of a weight. 20 your captain Jonathan Phillips. The roar was immense, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was so loud. It was you can't describe those feelings and the emotion that goes through your body, the rush of energy as soon as that kind of happens. It's just something you've got to experience, and that was something I've never experienced anything like that before in my life.
I thought I'd got a lot of shirts. I haven't been to your house, but I would imagine you've got a lot, and that last one that you wore here in the league will mean something.
Oh, definitely. It's always tough to get your shirts like that, and real nice touch to present me with that, and it's something that I'll always look back on with unbelievable memories. And as I said earlier, memories is the reason we play hockey. You make memories all the time, the things that you do and things that you win, the experiences, and that was the message tonight, was let's make some new ones, and with this group.
Did you see the car come onto the ice before they presented it, yeah?
No, well, just when it popped around the players there, I thought we were on bullseye. I thought Jim Bone was here, and
It's what you could have won.
It is what you could have won, but no, that's unbelievable. I won a car.
Hey, more importantly, you could win a championship, because we go to live another week, don't we? And it's going to be a huge weekend in Nottingham, and it's the right way to go out, isn't it, at the finals?
Yeah, definitely. And I think some of the boys are saying you're not more emotional about tonight, but there's still hockey to be played, and so right now I'm totally focused on the job at hand, and that's next week. And I think that's what I was trying to tell the boys, especially the new guys, is how big of a tournament style this is got to be the most fun to be a part of, and especially to win. You go into the summer, if you win that thing, as champions.
I was down on the ice and saw everybody. I don't think anybody left the building. It was incredible at the end, and they gave you a fitting sender. Yeah,
they did. It was everyone stuck around, and I always get embarrassed by things like that and being the centre of attention like that, but it was unreal. That's memories made for life.
And ever the team guy, you bring Brendan Connolly in as well, and it's right, because he's been such a big part of this club.
Yeah, we've spoken before, and Cons has been such a big play for this club, and I think what he brings, not just on the ice, which is an unbelievable player, but is that's the culture that we tried and wanted to create here, is people like him.
Congratulations. See you in Nottingham.
Thank you, mate.
Aaron, many congratulations. We're in the Final Four, and we played great this weekend, didn't we?
Yeah. I felt like last night that game got away from us a little bit. I felt like, man, we played good for the majority of that hockey game last night. Never an easy place to go play. I think we hit 2 posts. Broder makes a backdoor paddle save to an empty net on Newman to make it 3-0. I felt like we could have been up 3 or 4 last night. Come back here level was a little bit disheartening. Made hard work of it early on with that power play goal as well. But once we settled into the game, I felt like, we could have had 8 or 9 tonight. Everyone was buzzing, all 4 lines were rolling. We made those D-turn and go get it tonight, and we took advantage of that team on the big sheet. I don't think they're as good on the big ice as they are at home, and we were able to spread them out, get pucks to the paint, and all 4 lines were rolling. It was a good effort from us tonight.
When we went 1-0 down, was there any reaction on the bench, or did everybody stay calm?
Everyone stayed calm, and that 29-12-25 line was outstanding, especially early on. So Champ makes a great play below the goal line there, sets up Scotty back door, and then our power play gets one to go up 2-1. Power play had 2 tonight, which was good to see as well. We're going to need them to get a couple every night here next weekend as well if we want to have a chance. So it was good.
And good for Danny Christo as well to get a brace.
Yeah, Danny got to the hard areas tonight, you know what I mean? And when things aren't going your way, when you're struggling a little bit, you get away from the perimeter, you get to the paint. Tommy makes a great play below the goal line on that first one, and he empty net, and great tip on that second one.
Just before we talk about Jono, a little bit about the injuries. Tommy took a nasty one last night, didn't he? And also Nicholas. What's their situation?
Yeah, I mean, Thomas came in this morning, got some work done, felt better. Had him come tonight, go through warm-up, and if he would have said he wasn't great, we would have shut him down, but he was ready and ready to go, and he played outstanding tonight, played with some jam and grit, and you can tell that guy's a grinder mentality, just playoff mindset was huge for him tonight. That line, him 1992 and 79 was excellent. And then Nicholas took one last night, lower body, he's had a scan today. We'll reevaluate him midweek and see what he looks like for the weekend.
Jono got an incredible reception when he skated out, and then at the end it was a very special night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great to see all the fans stick around for that presentation at the end. He's been such a huge part of this organization on and off the ice for the last 17 years, and he's been a pleasure for me to work for and have as our captain. He's going to be someone that's going to be hard to replace for sure. I just told Bob too, if at any time next year we get really, really thin, he'll be my first phone call.
Just talk us through your week now ahead. I guess if we were trying to plan it, maybe it looks like Cardiff. They've had a great result in Coventry tonight. If Nottingham can do Guildford, it kind of gives us a Cardiff.
I'm not even gonna look into that until after tomorrow's games. I think that anything can happen in this league, as we've seen many times. So I wouldn't count Guildford out. Glasgow's only 2 goals down going back home. Cardiff ran a good number. Obviously, that 4 goals is going to be hard for Coventry to come back from. But doesn't matter who we get. We need to win 2 games next weekend.
And is it a rest up the bodies week, or is it a hard working week?
Yeah, it'll be a little bit of both. We'll take 2 days now since we get that extra day. We'll take advantage of it, and then Tuesday we'll get the guys back in, and we'll decide if we need another a regeneration day on Tuesday and get into like a normal work week like we would on Wednesday, or if we want to skate four times, or if we're just gonna be ready and fresh for the weekend.
Just one final thing. Are you excited for next weekend? It's a big weekend, isn't it? It's
a
sold out building. It's going to be fun.
Absolutely. I know it's a unique system for us North Americans coming over here with only the aggregate, but no best of in the quarterfinal here within a single game semi and a single game final. But you get all those different colors in the stands there in Nottingham. My first year that I signed, I came to watch the game that weekend, and what an atmosphere it was. So I'm looking forward to being able to play there. Absolutely.
Okay.
Matt, defeat for your team tonight, and it's the end of your season. How do you sum up today's performance and today's result?
Well, first off, I just want to congratulate Jono on a great career. I know he's still playing next weekend, but what a great ambassador for the sport of ice hockey here, especially in the UK. Great guy, and everything he gets is well deserved here. About the game, I thought obviously got off to a great start, and they were able to respond. I thought Sheffield played really well this weekend, both games, and 2 hard-fought games. I liked our response. We didn't quit all night, even down 3 there. We were able to claw one back in the third. And even after Christo scored the nice tip there to make it 5-2, my guys still battled and competed, and that just kind of shows the character in the room.
You came back strongly last night, and the Steelers have had leading positions at times this season, not been able to capitalise. It must be sort of frustrating, perhaps, that you weren't able to put them under maybe more pressure in the third?
I mean, we had some looks. They defended well all weekend, I thought. They did a good job in the D zone, kind of keeping us to the outside. And that's a great team over there. We worked, just didn't have enough.
How do you sum up your first season in charge of Storm, a 6th place finish in the league?
Yeah, there were definitely some ups and downs. I think coaching's something you're always learning something new every day, whether it's your first year or your 10th. But it was a lot of fun. It was a great group of guys, like I said, to grow with here, and I think it's a good step in the right direction going forward.
Planning for next season, I'm sure, already underway.
Yeah, we'll kind of sit and mope around a little bit in this one, but we're always working on things, and we'll start switching our focus to next season.